from Kane Farms, Denmark, Wisconsin. We're out here today on a field that I planted corn in, grain corn. May 14th is the planting date. Little history on this field. This was a soybean field last year. After the soybeans came off, we came in with the Bazooka Farm Star low disturbance applicator, and we applied 10,000 gallons of liquid manure, sand-laden manure, after harvest. Since it was a late harvest for us last fall with the soybeans, we didn't get a chance to get a cover crop planted here afterwards. So it was going into the winter, it was just applicated with manure with a low disturbance applicator. So the grain varieties that we're using, also silage varieties, we started using a much less shorter maturity dates. Typically in the past, our grain varieties were 95 to 90 day grain, and with no-till and cover crop practice, we're moving more towards like a 93 to 86, 85 day grain corns. And for our silage varieties, we're closer to like the 95 to 90 day for our silage varieties. And that seems to help get things off a little bit sooner, the harvest a little bit sooner in the fall, so we can get more proper time to get our cover crops planted. The yields have seemed to be pretty decent, even though going with a shorter day, the yields are still pretty adequate. So this field, we are planning on interseeding a cover crop into the corn, into the standing corn at V4, V5 corn height, and then see what we can do to try and develop a cover crop sooner in the season with the late harvest, with the grain coming off late. If it is a late season for us, we already have a crop established there, a cover crop.